Oh, this is not a spring chicken. If you've been watching the news at all, you know that there's no reason to have the Super Bowl tomorrow. And that has nothing to do, of course, with, record snowfall levels and, well, everything is being closed and shut down and people can't get to work. Oh, they can't even get to the game. But regardless of that, there's no reason to have it anyway because, well, the Green Bay is just going to walk off with it, right? So why even play the Super Bowl? You know, the Taiwanese can just build a gigantic avatar to, simulate the game. Well, for now, we're going to bring Oldecam on with comments on the headlines of today. Yes, you ready to watch that Super Bowl game?
Yeah, I mean, even the stupid games, computer games that are being turned out, already have the Packers as the winner. I mean, you don't think that game, we'll put it this way, folks, anybody say F-I-X, F-I-X, F-I-X,
yeah.
That will end, if it comes out exactly as people predicted, it will end the Super Bowl like all the other sporting events are being killed now.
And it is pure foolishness to try and throw out Obamacare because the will of the people have spoken.
Okay, I heard people all over the pundits talking about this morning. The people are demanding that the Obamacare be left alone and that the Republicans concentrate on jobs. And Republicans are wanting judges to be judicial activists now, like they've been complaining. No, they want a judge to rule on the constitutionality of something, which Democrats don't ever do. Democrats just want the judge to create things. Democrats, right now the Democrats are doing everything they can to delay the hearing to go before the Supreme Court, hoping that one of the Republican justices will die between now and the hearing gets there, because as it stands, it's going to be a 4-4 because Kagan will dump it out. But the 4-4 means that they're going to have a thing in favor of its unconstitutionality heading to the court. Oh. It means the lower courts will stand.
Amid protests, views of post-Mubarak Egypt emerge.
Well, yeah, the protests are, the most organized, best financed is the Muslim Brotherhood. The other people, well, there's a strong democracy movement. Well, the strong democracy movement is leading to pipelines being blown up, buildings being burnt, the Cairo Museum of Antiquity set on fire, the library in Alexandria being set on fire. That's not democracy, folks. That's anarchy. And who favors anarchy in the Middle East?
Well, in the Muslim Brotherhood, they're already organized.
That's what I mean. They said they don't have to do anything more than to agitate and sit back and wait for everything to collapse. And then they come in because they have money. Said right now they are providing food for the people in the streets. Isn't that amazing?
Oh.
Because the grocery stores are all shut and nobody's had any pay for 12 days now.
Oh, you could get the side of the people on your side if you're feeding them.
That's right.
Yeah, unemployment falls to 9%, the lowest since 2009.
Okay, folks, we're going to try to explain things. Obama's people are now predicting a return to 5%, less than 6% unemployment. And how they're going to get that figure is just people, as nobody is being hired and they're falling off the unemployment rolls, they're going to get to 5.6, 5.9% unemployment with about 40 million people unemployed in the nation, because that's the way Obama does math.
Yeah, amazing how that works. And because of global warming, many Super Bowl events canceled, and Gore said if they had only listened.
This is why I have Mary Jane Obama out, folks. Basically with Al Gore, no matter what it is, it's global warming. Or actually, as he spent $200 million to do, they rebranded it to climatic change now. Of course, though, the fact is that every 20 years or so, exactly these same conditions happen across the United States and the world. Doesn't make any difference to the people, and it's been happening since the days of the dinosaurs.
Alaska lawmakers propose ditching pipeline plan.
Yeah, because they know that Obama's not going to permit using natural gas, so why spend money to build a natural gas pipeline that Obama won't permit you to dig for it?
Oh, that makes sense. And the Egyptians demanding the ouster of Mubarak are showing the Tea Party how civilized discourse is conducted.
I know, let's see. They're burning buildings, they're killing people, people are being beat up, they're throwing rocks, Molotov cocktails, but that is civil discourse according to the Democrats.
That's civil discourse?
Remember, they're the ones that were burning everything, destroying everything in the 1960s. I was there, saw it, folks.
Oh, rural air subsidies test resolve to cut spending.
Well, yeah, because they're going to stop all of those things that are being given to the power plants in order to cut emissions down is going to be stopped because there's no money. And when it's stopped, Obama's going to come in and apply the clean air rules to them. Unless you are a General Electric company, and they waived the clean rules for the green company General Electric.
Hackers penetrated NASDAQ computer network.
Well, because you can, I'll put it this way. I knew a couple of 10-year-olds that have been banned from using cell phones, for any phone forever, because they used
10-year-olds? Oh, isn't that ridiculous?
They gave everybody that they knew in college a free pass through the computer systems for the cell phone company. That's how easy it is to do something like that if you're smart.
The U.S. can blame Bush for anger in the Middle East and start making peace.
Well, yeah, they said, here's another good one from earlier this morning. The right man in the right place at the right time in history, Barack Obama, will be able to finally solve all the problems in the Middle East and correct the image that the United States has under George Bush, who tried to destroy the Muslim world. Let's see, what was it? George Bush saved the Muslims. He's not a conqueror. We're not an army that's staying there, but you know. But that's what the Democrats are telling everybody now, that Obama is going to save the Middle East from George Bush.
Ooh, and Microsoft's second quarter earnings edged down on slow PC sales.
Well, I can guarantee you, I can read from the Consumer Electronics thing that the sales are records. That they're having record sales at the moment. I mean, you don't think that everybody lies?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Actually, what they do is they pick out one sector and say what's growing.
Well, they do that too, or right, just like they do those slices, just like real estate does, radio stations. It's like we're #1 from 4 to 7 in this demographic.
That's right. When okay, when I was in high school, there used to be, we have the #1 drum and bugle corps in the United States over at Beverly Hills High. Well,
you had the only drum and bugle.
The only drum and bugle corps that had those instruments in the United States. We've taken.
That's okay.
We'll put it this way: we took 27 straight first places at events that nobody else participated in. Yeah.
It still counts.
Yeah. That's right.
That's where they learn how to do those things.
Yeah.
Giffords would be okay with flight decision.
Okay, here's my problem with Gifford. No one but the doctors and her husband sees her.
Yeah.
No one. You know there's something as phony as hell, because they are keeping her buttoned up like you cannot believe. I mean, I'd almost bet the woman was dead. That would be my best bet.
Well, then why would they be doing all that if she was dead?
Because the Democrats need it as an issue. They're blaming everything on the Tea Party, and as long as she's alive, they can blame it on the Tea Party. And then when she dies, they blame it on the Tea Party. Her husband is going on a flight mission. You tell me of any husband that would go off and leave a wife with her face blown part away and her head and a bullet through her head. That doesn't happen in this world.
Palin, America is out of step with Reagan's values.
Well, yeah, well, because they said that when Barack Obama is claiming to have the same values, and I love this. They said that Barack Obama talks about, gay rights, gay marriage, gays in the military, that we must ban religion from schools, and this and this, and he's got the same values as Ronald Reagan.
I know, where did that come from?
Well, he's Reagan. I say, Kitty Couric, who hated Ronald Reagan, his speech was Reagan-esque in matter, and because he's looking forward, unlike the Tea Party and Republicans. The Tea Party and Republicans, the Tea Party would have been Reagan supporters, folks.
Yeah, they would have been. Fort Hood attack. Did Army ignore red flags out of political correctness?
He's Muslim. Obama doesn't want Muslims to have any problems in his administration, folks. It's a free pass. If you want to go on a jihad in a military base or in a veterans hospital, if you're Muslim, you get it. They're going to let him go.
They're going to let him go?
The consensus is they're going to send him to a Muslim country. That is the consensus. They're going to simply send him out.
Yeah, and then he'll be a hero.
That's right.
Bellagio heist soured quickly for accused bandit.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, something is phony about this. Guy steals $1.5 million in chips and then goes into the Bellagio to spend their chips. You don't think that doesn't smell of something really bad?
Well, he had to cash him in somehow,
You can cash him in at any casino in the city. If he goes into Bellagio...
Oh, wait a minute. You didn't have to just go to Bellagio to cash in the chips?
Those chips are good. And it's a chip. You can go cash You can go cash a Sahara ship over at the Venetian because...
Oh, I didn't know you could.
Yeah, because people will walk out with the ships in their pocket and not think about it.
Ah.
So you just go in, all they do is they just send them over and get the money back, folks. It's like I said, it says $10,000 on it, if you get $10,000 and then send the ship back by courier, so. So if you think that a guy went into Bellagio with tens of thousands of dollars of Bellagio chips and nobody knew who the hell he was, no. Because you know who you know who the people that have the big chips in the Bellagio are.
Of course you do. Anytime anybody has a big chip, you know who they are.
No, but if you go into another casino with a big chip, they just thought, well, you were a big winner and you took the chips with you and didn't think about it because, you know, you dressed like a person off the street. You just assumed, well, he got excited, he put the chip in his pocket and walked out.
And a Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
And this one, okay, that everyone wants the best that they possibly can get, but often the best you can get is just a little better than what you currently had.